But, you know, we're okay. Just, you know, lick our wounds and just... We'll be okay. Why is that even a phrase, lick your wounds? It's a horrible phrase. One of the worst. Alright. So, this will be another... Okay, how many guardians do we have left here? Okay, we have one group here. So we got one right there. And I gotta bring all these guys back. Look, it's very fortunate I'm able to kind of just reproduce this so quickly. And that means we can actually go take over Manx space now as well. Although I'm pretty sure I'm good for everything except for gas. Gas continues to be the great problematic factor here. I like these mines, how I can actually see them. Alright, and we're gonna include you in group 2. And this will be Devour group. It looked to me like I'm gonna need a lot of Devourers. I think I want the tankiness because there is a lot of shit there. It's the only reason I'm gonna go with Devourers, I think. Alright, and this group can be... Wow. Well, you know, more Devourers. Even though they're a little bit wounded, it's okay. They'll be fine. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh, there's one over here too. So that makes it a full group. And we're gonna have to go and make some overlords follow. Are these the blind ones? Hopefully they died at some point. Because I really don't care. Alright. There we go. We're good to go. Look at that. It's just in nothing flat. I have an entire force again. What? Are you kidding?
All forces are under attack.
Holy shit. That's a lot of stuff I just sent. Now, they unfortunately kind of spend a little bit of their time, Oh my god. That's horrifying. I like that. Yeah, this is going to require a lot of attention from me. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, they got Reavers, so I wouldn't really do this with anything less than what I'm doing right now. I really don't like this. Especially the fact that they split up. That is like such a cheap ability. I hate that. It lasts forever too. That's the worst part. Alright, well, let's start rebuilding because I know I'm going to need it. I think I did take out most of them though. As long as we take out production buildings. I mean, I've just exhausted like their capacity to build stuff, so. I think we now win.
All forces are under attack.
Is there any more coming? Yeah, there's some more coming. We'll wait. Are you guys gonna attack that? No? Okay. Oh. Okay, we now need... Wow, that's a lot of guys. Okay. So we're gonna send them all down here. Yeah, this is gonna be group number 4. Alright, let's just let these guys wait for a second. There you go. I don't know what group this is gonna be. I don't have very much left. I mean, we got more here. Look at that. I brought in another force just like that. I love this game. But this is how you're supposed to Zerg, I guess. Alright. And then, I guess, We're reinforcing Devourers now. What? They mind controlled one of my overlords. Talk about adding insult to injury, you know? I was gonna let you live, Artenis, but now all bets are off. Now he lives. We already know that. Oh wait, did I just spoil it? Well, no, not really. I mean, technically they've all lived so far. So there's no spoilers here. There we go. You know what? I think we're good now. I think the game should be soon sufficiently happy with the amount of stuff I'm taking out. Even though it's taken me like a full hour to fucking do this entire mission. But it's been difficult, guys. Shit's hard. And Devourers apparently take a really long time to come in. And apparently my own things got taken over by acid spores, which, you know, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Are you quite done? I don't really know what it's checking for. Oh god. Don't send in my own shit at me. Those poor overlords. Now if they're mind controlled, who's controlling them? That's the real question. Oh my god. That's funny. These AI types are really annoying. Is that it? That's all that's here? Okay, I guess now we go up. No, he knew he was about to be attacked. He knew his time was coming though, by the way. No, I guess there's really no sense of mind controlling Zerg, because there's just so fucking many. It's the least useful thing you can do with a Dark Archon. Oh well. No, that apparently destroying the Nexus doesn't mean anything. Apparently we gotta go all the way out. Man, how much do we have to kill? I'm guessing it is production buildings. I mean, that's only foot on cannon, so we should be fine. I mean, this counts as a production building. Where were you bringing him, anyways? Where would you possibly... like, oh, whatever. That shuttle was going to go back to Shikuris, but I didn't let it. And he's still mind-controlling my overlords. You know, I would have thought that... Maelstrom is pretty useful. He gave up basically Maelstrom to do that.
Savor this victory, Kerrigan. For the Protoss will never forget your treachery. We shall be watching you.
Oh my god, we're finally done. 11 months in the making. How much did I fucking produce there? Holy shit. Lost 463 units. My god. And I actually, for a change, oh, I didn't mind more gas than the UED, but whatever.
Once again, I stand atop the broken bodies of my enemies, victorious, but not unscarred. The Earthborn Directorate has been destroyed, and the Overmind lies dead and trampled beneath the ashes of Char. As for my unlikely allies, I think that I shall allow them a reprieve. For in time I will seek to test their resolve and their strengths. They will all be mine in the end. For I am the Queen of Blades. None shall ever dispute my rule again.
Dearest Helena, by now the news of our defeat has reached the Earth. The creatures we were sent here to tame are untamable, and the colonies we were sent to reclaim have proven to be stronger than we anticipated. Whatever you may hear about what has happened out here, know this. Alexei did not die gloriously in battle. I killed him. My pride killed him. And now my pride has consumed me as well. You will never see me again, Helena. Tell our children that I love them, and that their father died in defense of their future. Over.
And that's the end of the game, guys. We're finally done Brood War. It's taken a long time, but we've done it. You may not see anything here, but it is the credits. Sometimes my Fraps has trouble recording. I have trouble recording this game, period. Which is why I did want to get it done. Because, well, as time goes on, I don't know if, you know, you'll be able to play Starcraft on Windows, or if it may become more unstable or something, you know, so I gave you the closest thing I could to the actual real experience. I mean, the whole mission briefing lag thing is also due to the recording stuff. I even see the colors all fucked up. You guys don't, but because I know that the colors are fine when it comes out, but it's fine here. Sorry, it doesn't look fine for me. Like the half of the Zealot is white. Yeah, but whatever. Even if you see a Zealot, if you don't, well, whatever. You know what the problem is. Anyway, so yeah, that's the end of StarCraft Brood War. And finally done. This is very long final mission, but I persisted, and eventually I won, and that's what it came down to. And I think I did the right strategy with the Hydralisks and then the mutas and the stuff. I don't know how long it normally takes people, but I guess an hour seems about right for that final mission. Fun shit. So why did this take 11 months? I took a couple breaks, and at some points I got like, listen, I didn't get bored of the game or sick of it or something like that. It was mostly a case of, the first time, I don't know why I stopped. I don't even remember. I probably said why. But the second time, I was losing at that mission I stopped on, and I made like 3 attempts, and then I was getting mad. And so when I get mad, you can very clearly tell I'm not having fun, and so I figured this is still one of my favorite games of all time. As I said, I spent years and years playing it. Like, not really the melee portion, but mostly the customs portion. And as I said, just for fucking years I've played this, and you know, I find it really enjoyable. So I still want to represent it really well. So I'm sorry if you were waiting for a really long time for me to release these parts, and if you weren't and you're just watching it from the playlist, well, I guess you don't care. So it's a very well done game. Obviously, it's one of the it really redefined RTS games, and it was really nice. Like, I don't actually play too many RTS games. Like, I'm not too much into like Red Alert or all the other ones, but this one, I don't know why I was just so into it. It was just like, I like the universe and all that, and of course they've ruined it in StarCraft 2, but you already know that side of the story for me. So. I'm not gonna bitch and whine about what they've done. It's not the same people making it. Like it's old Blizzard is not the same as new Blizzard, so I don't like New Blizzard, and that's the end. But they just happen to own the same. The only thing similar about the games is basically it's the same franchise, and that they own the franchise, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. And they're selling obviously copies of StarCraft 2 based upon the name alone. Obviously, if this was like a, I honestly don't think they would have sold it any other way. Like, I mean, they still have my, I guess I'm still buying Legacy of the Void, which is the Protoss campaign, to see what the hell is going on there. And I'm going to do that on my channel, but as I said, it's one of those things. You don't cry over spilt milk, etc., things like that. So, even though we're done Brood War, and we're done StarCraft, actually I've technically done every StarCraft game, at least official campaign-wise, that has ever been released. With a couple of exceptions. There is something called, I think it's like the Ender's Campaign or something. I'll look at it after. So there is a secondary campaign that the only reason why apparently I'm reading it's part of the storyline, but there's no dialogue. There's no voice dialogue for it, and it is considered a part of the canon. It is considered part of the game. There are a bunch of canon campaigns that were released separately, and there's also the N64 stuff as well, which is interesting. There's an N64 map, and that one actually has co-op, and I was planning on doing that with Can sometime. So there is technically other campaigns, but I have not played them. I have actually played one of them. There's actually a prequel campaign to StarCraft, and it was a part of the StarCraft demo. I forget what the fuck it was called, but maybe like Precursor or something. I don't know what the hell it is. And that one actually has voices, and that one's really well done. So that one I will do at some point, as well as, I don't know, maybe I'll come back to doing some of those other mini campaigns or mega campaigns or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. I'll order this playlist by whatever the actual canon goes, the whatever the series goes in. In addition, there are still some maps I have not shown you guys that I have created, that I've made in the past, and so I still can show them off to you. That may be a thing I do at some point. So even though we finished StarCraft Brood War, do not write this off as I'm never touching StarCraft Brood War again. No, that is not the case. In all likelihood, I will be touching upon it again, just not right now, and not for a little bit. So, because I've right now finished it, I have that nice little buzz in my head going, oh yeah, you finished a game to completion, you know, it's fun feeling. So, and once again, now, I have completed, I don't think I have any unfinished LPs, except for Oblivion and Stalker, that Stalker Misery mod, but that, come on. That's all I have to say. So now we can all bug Canned again, as he is the only LPer that I know of that hasn't finished an RTS game. So everyone go to Cann's channel and go tell him to finish his Warcraft 2 LP. That filthy scrub, and that's pretty much all he needs to do. Because I fucking finished StarCraft. I finished StarCraft, StarCraft Brood War, StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, StarCraft Heart of the Swarm. Fuck you, I've done them all, that's it. I don't know. It is a great universe, at least it was in the first one. You could kind of like, you know, I was talking about this in the comments. Actually, I'm gonna talk to you guys about this just a little bit. The fact that this is, by the way, this predates Warcraft 3. Warcraft 3 I think came out 2002. I don't know. It was about 3, 4, 5 years after StarCraft Brood War. StarCraft Brood War came out in 1998. So Warcraft 3 came out early 2000s. So that is when they had that whole Burning Legion storyline. So you know the Burning Legion, it's basically like the, like, I don't even remember. It's just like some super boss and all the races have to get together and fight against it. That is basically the Burning Legion storyline. And there's like a big giant boss, and you have to basically defeat him in the final mission. And there's a giant tree that basically destroyed him. So I'm basically guessing that Legacy of the Void is going to have a giant Xel'Naga artifact that's going to kill whoever the fuck the Xel'Naga guy is. Okay. So I don't know how, but they managed to transform this storyline, which is completely unrelated. This started as unrelated. You know, you can kind of tell like it's not leading up to any kind of Burning Legion storyline, but they've completely and utterly converted it over in StarCraft 2. And like you have to try to be that incompetent at like story. Like you have to try to be that uncreative. like, it baffles the mind. It really does, because holy shit. Like, they had you could have brought this anywhere, this game. But they didn't. They instead brought it into Burning Legion storyline. Like, how uncreative can you be? Especially when you dawn upon, like, a creative open world. Fuck, it's like you have access to the Star Wars universe and you decide to, like, recycle, I don't know, Call of Duty or something. But that's the equivalent of what Starcraft 2 did. I'm not joking. I don't know. That's enough bitching. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching. And I apologize for all the time it took for me to finish this game, but we are finally done. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.